Last week in the F1 Speed League, Shy Guy took a shock victory at the US Grand Prix, beating Wackinger and the two Red Bull cars. No points, but great momentum going into the new season. A great preview of Season 9, this race had it all. Crashes between teammates, pit strategy, and some fantastic overtaking manoeuvres. Now we move on to the Melbourne circuit, Australia, for the GP Australii. The circuit is fast, flowing, and tough to overtake on, which should make for an amazing event. The first race of the F1 Speed League Season 9 coming up next on Sliders TV. Hello and welcome to the first race of the 9th season of the F1 Speed League. We're very privileged to bring this to you on Sliders TV. It's the GP Australii, and joining me in the commentary booth are Jono Holmes and Sam Jones. How are you two?
I'm good, thanks. I'm very happy to be here for what should be a great race.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Also looking forward to the race.
Yeah, we've got an exciting race coming up. Wackinger has won 3 times at this track. Doman has also got a win, but recently it's been McLaren domination. So perhaps a McLaren win today. However, lots of new players to the F1 Speed League, and first in qualifying 1 was Shy Guy after winning the test race last week, and Mike Knight, a very close second in qualifying 1, dropping out this session with the 2 Virgins, the 2 Ferraris, a big shot there. Arson is going to start 12th, Pingu 14th, Klikoi 15th, and Boa will not start the race after a misdemeanor in qualifying. The pole position shootout was pretty exciting, but Mike Knight managed to get it done. Šimek will start on the front row alongside him in the Red Bull. Wackinger starts 3rd for McLaren, Kryman 4th after getting that win late in the season last year at the Brazilian Grand Prix. Doman will start 5th, Lon 6th in the HRT, and the 2 Force Indians round out the back of qualifying 2, Shy Guy 7th and Bolbanek 8th. So let's get ready for the start of the race. We should see some interesting pit strategies playing out. All the different pit stops, 1, 2 or 3, are all very close to this track. The tyre strategy is also very interesting. Fuel to the end of the race and change tyres whenever you want to. The lights are on. We're ready to go, and we're away. Mike gets a bad start. Šimek swaps to the outside. Mike pulls on a little block into turn 1, and Šimek is going up the inside, but not quite managing anything there. Bit of contact there between that's Wackinger and Kryman, and now Šimek is going to try and look up the inside of Mike into the fascia K, but he doesn't manage to do it, and 2 cars are going to get past him. Kryman up to 2nd place, and Wackinger up to 3rd. Poor start for Šimek from the front row, and now Doman is looking to the inside of Shy Guy to end out the lap. Mike Knight then leading at the front, making a small mistake in the last corner, but he sets a fast lap, 35.966 on the first lap. The top 3 very much intact. Then this chasing group as Doman goes up the inside of Šimek, but doesn't make it stick. Šimek gets back around him. Here is Wackinger following Kryman close, and he's going to try and look up the inside into this double left-hander in a minute, but can't get anything done. Too far back. And here is Strike in the Ferrari, who has made a reasonable start, going around one of the Virgin cars there. And Pingu also going to go and pass one of the Virgin cars after he started awfully compared to his teammate.
Mike Knight's already got a fastest lap. He looks like he's trying to pull away early to get a bit of a gap.
Yeah, 3 fastest laps in his first 3 laps, and here is a replay then of the start. You can see Shemek got a great start away, and Mike Knight pulled straight to the inside to block him. No contact made, but then in turn 1, Mike got a little bit of a bump, and Shemek got a little bit of a bump from Wockinger. Is going to try and look to the inside a little bit, but Mike closes the door. Kryman dives right up the inside of Wockinger there, a bit of contact.
Yeah, perhaps a bit too much.
Lons made a good start away from the line, but got bogged down in turn 1 and lost the position to Doman there, and going sliding there and all the way back to 13th.
That Virgin all over the place.
Yeah, oh, there's a Ferrari in the fence, and a little bit of a crash of Pingu there in the background too. So Lons right the way back there. Ooh, and there's another Ferrari also going wide. That will be Strike. Meanwhile, here's Pingu, who made a reasonable start from where he was on the grid. Look at them, 3 wide into turn 3. And there's a Virgin going right onto the runoff area.
Gets a bit unlucky there, comes out right in front of him.
Yeah, and it's just Pingu and the Sauber of Arson just going too hot into the chicane and both getting on the sand on the inside. Here's the start from the Ferrari of Strike. There's a 3 wide into turn 1.
Still behind the Virgins. And oh, what a move up the inside. Makes it stick.
Yeah, gets past Bolbenek. And ooh, bit of a problem there, veering off to the left and then getting on the sand into the left-hander.
A bit of lag maybe, a bit of lapse in concentration.
Yeah, it's very high speed, the back part of the circuit. Can't make any mistakes, and there is Sebel going straight into the fence.
Oh, big contact.
And now a lap later, yeah, passing Bolbenek quite roughly there.
Yeah, very.
He's going to try and go past the Williams of Klikoy and manages that one. But not a good start from the Ferraris. Not a good qualifying from the Ferraris, and actually he's very wide. That looks like lag problems to me. Meanwhile, here we are back on board, and there's Pingu going around the Sauber for the 10th place, 1 point there. Here's Shemek over the back of Wockinger, but makes a mistake, and now Doman is right on the back of Shemek.
Gonna look round the outside.
Mike Knight sets another fast lap at the front.
Stuck in a McLaren sandwich here.
Yeah, and then another Red Bull up ahead of them, so Wockinger's in a Red Bull sandwich. Double decker.
But Toro Rosso up front of Mike Knight is absolutely dominating at the moment.
Yeah, just lap 4 and already no cars in sight. Here's another replay of the Ferrari, and that's Sebel really having problems.
He might have to retire this soon because he's all over the place.
Yeah, absolutely. No control over the car at all. Here's Wockinger in that Red Bull sandwich, and he makes a mistake, and Shemek gets past him onto the main straight. Here's Shy Guy battling with Lons for the 6th position, and Lons is going to get past him, a little touch in turn 1, but Lons manages to get it on the run down to turn 3. Here's Wockinger going straight back at Shemek into that fast chicane.
Wow, great move, very clean.
Ooh, big crash for Lons, big crash.
Just got a little bit wide on the exit of that corner, straight into the sand.
And Strike goes by as well.
Yeah. Meanwhile, here's the 2 Red Bulls battling.
And the two McLarens.
Yeah. Red Bull, McLaren, and out front, Mike just manages to build more and more of a gap as these 4 battle. And this Doman perhaps going sliding, we're going to go 3 wide nearly through the sweeping straight. Doman gets front.
You can also see Shy Guy lurking at the back of this pack as well. Maybe he can make a move if one mistake happens.
Yeah, and there's Doman making a mistake, and Shemek's going to get packed past, and now Shy Guy's going to the outside and then the inside, and Shy Guy's past Wockinger. Shy Guy just managed to catch up to them because they were battling so hard, and now he's past Wockinger. Here's Lons battling with Strike for the 7th position. Lons up the inside, and a bit of a glitch between the cars there, and it's all done and dusted.
Oh, more.
There's Doman making a mistake in that fast chicane. That's a really key corner, really hard to stay flat out through there. Doman makes a mistake and 2 cars pass him. Now Wockinger, a little bit of contact with Shy Guy but makes it past. Great racing here at the start of the GP Australii. Schumacher now battling with his Red Bull teammate.
And we go back to Strike here. A bit of contact. He's going up the inside and he's made it stick, it looks like.
Yeah, he's got past Lons there. They're battling, passing and repassing, and Shy Guy made a mistake in that chicane. Can Doman use the extra speed to get up the inside? Doman squeezes up the inside, and a great pass from Doman, solid pass there. Meanwhile, Kryman has made a mistake, and Schumacher manages to get the nose up the inside into turn 1, and Schumacher makes that one stick. And is Kryman going to try and dive back up the inside? No space. Schumacher leaves his teammate no room, and Doman makes a mistake there in turn 3 and allows Shy Guy back past.
Wockinger now. Right up the backside of the Red Bulls here. He does look quite quick, but he has made a few mistakes early on and it's really cost him.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of these guys have made a few mistakes early on while battling really hard. And it's just allowed Mike Nike, who sets another fastest lap, to pull away. Meanwhile, here's a freeway battle. Lons, the Ferrari of Strike, and Pingu. They're going to try it into turn 1, nearly 3 wide. And that one just about works out. They all give each other space, and they're still following line astern. Now Pingu right over the back of Strike into this fast chicane. Pingu not going to get anything done, and Lons goes sliding. And Wockinger. Wockinger makes a mistake, and Shy Guy squeezes past there. Meanwhile, back on board with this freeway battle, and Lons makes a mistake there.
It's definitely a tight line.
Pingu looking pretty quick as well.
Yeah, Pingu, of course, in the sister car to Mike Nike, just qualified really awfully, had an awful Q1 session in traffic, and qualified all the way down in 14th. Meanwhile, back on board with Wockinger, who is still following Doman now. Doman's managed to catch him passing after Wockinger's making some mistakes, and now Wockinger's going to go to the outside, swap back to the inside, and not quite getting it done, but getting close. Wockinger in 6th position. 7.8 seconds already off the lead. And of course Wockinger has won this event 3 times. And Doman, in fact, was the winner last year. Oh, there's Kryman going very wide there on the entrance to the fast chicane. And losing lots of positions.
He saw the Ferrari coming up behind him in his wing mirrors and he got a bit distracted there.
Yeah, that Ferrari's actually a lap down, that's Sebol. And Kryman is going to pit, and so will Shy Guy. Kryman pits right at the start of pit lane, Shy Guy will pit right at the end. Let's see which is faster. Shy Guy, a bit of a mistake there coming into the pits, and he's just about going to get out in front of Kryman in 8th position. So this looks like a 3-stop strategy for these guys perhaps, stopping already on lap 13 out of 48. It's really hard sometimes to get up to speed on the new tyres, and this track is no exception. Really tough to keep those corners that were so easy flat out just laps ago. Ooh, and there's a mistake for a Marussia car.
Maybe a disconnect or something.
Blam, I think.
Yeah.
Out of the red.
Rebranding, of course, of Virgin Racing to Marussia this year. And here's that three-way battle between Strike, Pingu and Lons. And Pingu's all the way over the back of the Ferrari, but Strike won't give any space. And Lons dives and takes 2 positions away.
Wow.
Great overtake by Lons, but Pingu goes straight back at him. And now Pingu has to defend heavily into turn 1. Lons has got a nose on the outside, not quite getting any ground. Really, really tough to pass at this track.